What is poppin', my nieces and nephews? Listen, I've been getting a couple DMs from you guys, um, and it was a little too many on the terms about, depression and anger issues and, how to cope with it. I can't tell you how to cope with, you know, depression because we're all different. With me, you know, I'm very, what's it called? Don't mind that. That's the fucking train. Uh, I joke about things. That's my coping mechanism. Where if something happened, I just joke about it. That's me. I tell stories. Um, I just that's just how I ease my tensions. Obviously, we're all different. A lot of people eat. A lot of people joke around. A lot of people seclude themselves. So it really is up to the person at hand. But I get advice, or not advice, but I get people asking me for advice on, oh well, uncle, she left me. Uncle, someone in my family died. Uncle, I'm going through a hard time right now. And honestly, the good thing is about that is that I get to talk one on one with them or with you guys or whoever, and you know, I'm just trying not to like bring up people's stories or personal stories into this. But you know, it's just everybody goes through hard times. I don't know one person who hasn't gone through a hard time, and it's just there are certain things that you will just have to accept. Like you're just not gonna go through just one heartbreak in your life. I'm sorry. You will go through multiple heartbreaks. I'm sorry. That's just I learned it the hard way. A lot of people learned it the hard way. So many people learned it the hard way. And it's just something that you have to understand, realize, but once you understand it and realize it, it just doesn't hurt that much. There are some things that you're gonna feel or go through that just build you up. Like when you were younger, if you were ever bullied, I can guarantee you it built a little bit of your character. You know, but for the people going through like actual um, depression, severe or chronic depression and such, I was there as well. I beat it and such. If you're already getting help like therapy or medications or whatever it is you do, keep doing it. Take the doctor's advice. Chances like 9 out of 10 times, I'm pretty sure your doctor's gonna be more right than Uncle is. But that's just because Uncle's Islander. He does things Island way. That's just the way I was brought up, you know. But if you ever need to talk, let me know. We can talk one on one. I'm not fucking famous, and even if I'm famous, I'm not gonna put off a person just because. Oh. But that's just something that I needed to tell you guys is it's completely normal to be depressed. It's not like, oh, if you're depressed then you're a whole different person. No, you know, you're depressed, so let's talk about it. Let's get some help. Let's do something for you. Because the people who are depressed, 9 times out of 10, they feel like they don't have anybody. And that just makes it worse because being depressed but having people, it heals you up faster than if you're depressed and you're alone and you're in your room or you just don't leave your house. Things like that. Um, but it's just, there are times and there are going to be things that you have to accept, like heartbreak. Yes, you're going to go through more than one, two, three of them, four of them after you get married. And in today's world, I'm sorry, but I really hope that if you find the one and you marry the one, that you have one marriage. I pray to God for all of you guys that you only have one marriage. But in today's society, like the average person has like two marriages under their belt, at least where I'm at. Like, my mother's got three, So it's like certain things, it's just they're changing. But, people ask me like, "Uncle, what do you do when you're in a tight spot? Like, what do you do when you're sad or when you're angry?" When I'm angry, I join boxing, wrestling, contact sports, um, rock climbing. Those were sports that those were things that um, helped me out with that. But when it came to things like being sad, it depended on what it was. Um, I just joked about it. Um, that's just how I was. That's how I cope about it. If I'm dealing with something, I'll just make like small little jokes, hitting at it, or, I'll cry about it if it's that bad. I'll let it go. I'll cry about it. If it's really bad, I'll cry for it a couple times. You're never too much of a man to cry on. That just makes you more of a man, to be honest. If you cry, you don't hide how you feel. But if I need help, I go to the people that are there for me. There's not many, but I go to them. I trust them. Um, I haven't had to get any professional help, thankfully, because I can handle everything myself. It's like independent. And if I do need help, then I have like a small circle of people that I go to that I trust. But honestly, it's like the only advice I can give you is what I do and what I recommend you do. Not everybody's like me. If someone in their family died, that they were really close to right after or before they got their heart broken from their boyfriend or girlfriend, that's two things. So, what I do is I shed some light on it. I joke about it. I tell stories about it. I try to put it in like a comedic standpoint. What I recommend you do is talk to the people that are there for you. Get professional help if it's that bad. Um, I haven't really felt the need to go to like a therapy or get professional help in a long time, and I am actually really grateful for that. But honestly, just make sure that you look out for yourself, look out for the people that you're close to, and then look out for the people that you're not even close to. Just ask them, "Hey, how you doing? Hey, you good?" Small things like that. Um, People look at me and they think I'm a prick, and they're just like, "Oh, I don't want to talk to him," and I'm okay, but I would much rather go out of my way to make sure people are okay than to just go out of my way to be a dick. But that's all I really had to say. I had to address it on something. TikTok's only got 1 minute, so it's like, but yeah, I got pretty simple. I got DMs asking me, what do I do in a deep spot? And what do I recommend in a deep spot? Now, I if you do feel like you're at that low, then I will definitely make sure to put um, some hotlines down in the description for you guys. Um, I pray that you guys don't need it, but if you do, I will definitely put it down. With that being said, it is 2 a.m., so hopefully I can upload this sometime. Make sure to tell your mothers Happy Mother's Day. And with that being said, good morning and peace. I love you all.